Welcome back to IPA, where we keep it real and raw. I'm your host, Mr. IPA, and I have another special guest I'd like to introduce.
Hi guys, my name is Lucaa. I'm a 20-year-old artist from Indiana, Highland, Indiana to be specific, and I'm here on the podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, who is Lucaa, man?
Who is Lucaa? I'm a silly dude. No, I just said I'm a 20-year-old artist from Highland, Indiana. I like long walks on the beach.
You trying to talk to the ladies right now?
Trying to talk to the ladies. Nah, I'm just playing. I like making music. It helps me a lot. Yeah. I like working out, all that kind of stuff. So,
what's the best date you took a girl on?
Best date?
Where you just went all out.
Well, honestly, I went on one date before, but like the funniest date I had it wasn't a date. You know, we were getting on, but it was I swear I'm telling the truth. It's Chuck E. Cheese parking lot, and that sounds crazy, bro.
Solid.
We were driving, bro, and she wanted to pull over, and I pulled over. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you got that?
Go crazy. Damn, bro. So, what was your upbringing like? What was your family life like?
My family life. I have divorced parents when I was younger and stuff, all that fun stuff, and I was always around music like my whole life. Like my dad, he was always in bands and stuff. Like me and him, literally earlier, were watching like a cool tape of him, like him and his band, like in like the '80s and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was always around music, like playing the drums when I was younger, playing guitar, and then I stopped playing guitar when I was like 12ish because I thought it was like embarrassing, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because like now it's like the coolest shit ever to me. Like I just want to keep learning.
Same thing as anime, bro.
I just feel like everything just goes full circle. Like if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always been around it. So shout out my dad.
Damn, bro. Like you want to know? Like one thing about older music and older musicians is I feel like back then you really had to be great to stand out.
Oh yeah.
You could not be mediocre and like make a name for yourself. Kind of like how like today it's like you don't even really have to make good music. You can make just like parody music, just like bullshit.
Yeah, you can.
Then as long as you're marketable and you can be funny on like, you know, just like the apps and stuff, then you can be famous.
No, that's very true. That's very true because even just how you just said that, like my dad was telling me earlier, he was like everyone was doing the same thing, and like because like they would do like covers of songs or whatever.
Yeah.
But his band, like they would make their own music, like they would just like, you know what I'm saying, be original. So it was like the people that he was surrounded by, they looked at like his band is like corny or whatever, but he was just making shit that they thought was cool, and I respect it so much. Like it's the coolest thing ever to me.
Yeah, music has never been singular or like one-dimensional. Like music has always been something that like I feel the best craft always comes from originality and just trying shit, you know, like because I mean that's literally what it's for, you know.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of times, like especially now, like in our generation, like music is just seen as like such like a money generator and a business that it's not like it's taken away a lot of the fun of it, you know. People don't focus on just like trying to make like good shit that makes you feel good. They're just trying to make something that's a big
thing I notice sometimes. Like when I'm making stuff, like sometimes I'll be in the mindset where it's like, are people gonna like this, you know? And then I'll catch myself and be like, I'm not having fun doing this, like, you know. I'm making what I think people are gonna like. So it's like I just rather just make something that I think's cool, and I know somebody out there will like it. So
yeah. And I mean, like that's the one thing too. Like even with like the podcast, with content creation and all that, like I feel like if you know that at least one person likes it, you can get two. You can get.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's always a gradual thing, and that comes with you critiquing yourself and being hard on yourself. Do you feel like you're hard on yourself, like when it comes to your craft?
Too hard. Yeah. I'll tell you, way too hard. Like because like even for example, like there's this song that I dropped a year ago, and like when I seen that yesterday, it really just like put like me into perspective to her. It's like it's felt like it's been so long, but it really hasn't. Yeah. So just me seeing that song that I made a year ago and what I'm making now is just like it's inspiring to me, but it's also like I just need to take things like slow and just stop being like hard on myself to where it's to the point where it's like I'll be sleeping in my bed listening to music and I'll get an idea and I'll just hop out of bed, do it, and then I'll get upset that I'm going to sleep. If that makes sense, you know?
Yeah. So it's like never enough hours in the day.
It's never. Especially like working and get off at like 10. I have to like 7 in the morning to make music. So it's like, just got to make the most out of it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And I feel like that humility piece is a big part of it too. Cause like you have to be hard on yourself, but seeing like what you came from and where like you're trying to go, like it definitely humbles you. Cause the 13th was the first podcast that I ever posted like last year. And I had like looked back on it and I was just like watching it and I was just like, damn. At that point in time, I was still super nervous to be on camera, you know, like, and it was just like just fumbling around, you know, trying to figure out like what I'm even doing, you know. You know, I just look back on it with so much pride because I feel like a lot of my life is defined on my like shortcomings and my failures, but with this, it was like something that I can never see myself stepping away from. You know, it's always going to be like a part of my life. And I think that's like where like a lot of people need to get with the music, you know, like whether someone's listening to it or not, you should still find pleasure in making it. You know, like there's a lot of artists that don't really have that. They find pleasure in what it could bring them. Or they find pleasure in the money or the women or the people,
lifestyle, whatever.
Yeah, the lifestyle, you know, but at the same time, that's not really what it's for, you know, like that just comes as a byproduct of being something great, but a lot of greats don't even really like that part of it, you know?
Oh, I'm sure, because like I always like ever since I was younger, like I always like thought like oh, like living in Hollywood or whatever, like so cool or whatever. But now as I'm getting older, I'm just starting to I see it for what it is, you know, like it looks cool, but it's like I really just want to make good music and obviously be nice to make a living off of it because like I do take it serious.
Definitely.
So it's like I don't usually get mad at stuff, but like I'll get mad if like somebody, especially people that I know like in my personal life, they'll come up to me like yo like are you a rapper or whatever. There's nothing wrong with being a rapper, but it's like, dude, like you know I don't make rap music. Why are you saying that? Like I got so mad at my homie this last weekend, bro. 'Cause we were with a group of girls and I walk in the room and he goes yeah, this is my friend Lucaa. He's a rapper. He knows I'm not a rapper, you know. And I got really mad at him and we made up or whatever. But like
I get it. I get it. I mean, like, because at the same time, it's just because you like take it serious. You don't want to be like acknowledged as
you know what I'm saying.
Are, you know,
so it's like if I put my heart into something, like, and you know I do it, you know, like don't joke around with that stuff, you know, like
So when you were in school, did you already like kind of have the vision of like pursuing music once you got out?
No, hell no. Like I always wanted to be a YouTuber when I was younger. So like it's like I watched a lot of like you probably don't know who it is. His name was Pretty Boy Fredo.
I know.
You know Pretty Boy Fredo? I used to watch him a lot. Like a lot of 2K YouTubers and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was a senior, I think, and I started streaming on a Twitch because I used to make cooking videos on TikTok.
Oh, what the
No, I know, but I was doing really good with them. And then I made like a Discord or whatever for like all my supporters or whatever. So then I was like, come watch me on Twitch. So I had like 50, 60 viewers watching me. And I was like doing pretty good at it. I got like, partnered and stuff, and I did it for like 2 months or so. But I ended up getting banned because you can't stream Omegle on Twitch, and I didn't know that. So so I got banned, and I just kind of was like floating around for a year after that. Like I just living like wasn't working. My first year out of high school, and then like it was 2020, the next year, and I got my heart broken, and like. I never ever, I swear to God, I never thought I'd be making music. Like I'd always I'd be embarrassed to like even like sing in front of like anybody. And then like one day I just got a gaming headset and was scrolling on TikTok and found this app called BandLab and started making music. So I used to like hide, like I used to put a blanket over my head, a towel under the door so no one heard me. Like it was that bad. It was that bad, you know?
Damn, what do you remember your first song?
Oh yeah, dog water. Horrible. I'll never show it to nobody. I posted it on SoundCloud, and then I like on SoundCloud they'll have these like bot accounts or whatever, and like they'll comment, they'll be like DM me this song for like playlisting whatever, and it was obviously like a scam. This song was horrible, but you know I still look at it. It's cool. Like I always listen to it and sometimes.
Like I said, humble beginning.
Oh yeah, and you can look back on that kind of stuff and just laugh and. Like I'm even thankful I put that out, you know, like it's so bad, but like I had the confidence to put that out, like because I thought it was good at that time, you know. And I'm just getting better every day. So.
Could you ever see yourself looking back to doing the streaming shit? Like once you once you kind of like find like is it? Well, I'll let you answer.
I could, but it's like I feel like I forget which I seen an interview, but somebody said the best part about being an artist is not showing everything. So it's like I feel like if you're an artist and you're a streamer, you know, like. It's just kind of like you'll be looked at as a streamer, like, you know? It's like you could use like people like DDG as an example. Like he makes, like, I think he makes good music, but there's a lot of people that make fun of him. It's like, oh, he's a streamer. He's a YouTuber. you know, and like it's stupid to me, but it's like I just know that's what people would think. So
I actually, it's funny you say that because I have a homie that I've tried to ask him to get into like the content creation shit because I feel like he'd be great on camera.
Yeah.
But he also makes music and like he's like,
you know,
that's just not me. And I think it's for the same reason. Is like with music, you have to maintain a certain level of mystique. You know, you have to like people have to wonder about you. They have questions like who is you really? Like, you know, perfect example. Fucking Aiden Ross had to pay Cardi $200,000.
You seen that, dude? I stayed up for 4 hours for absolutely nothing, bro. I was
like 6 minutes,
dude. Like, it was awkward as hell. He was just standing there.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you could tell that he's genuinely like just not that type of person. Like he's not like not a streamer dude. He's not really out there like that. Sure, when he's with his people, he had like you get more of a side of him. But like, you know, like that's just like you got to kind of like mentally train yourself to do that shit because it's like, I mean, essentially you're in a room talking to yourself, you know?
No,
like,
literally,
like, just literally, moments and shit happen.
Literally.
But
chat.
Yeah, you know, like, but that, I don't even know, bro. Like someone like Jinxie, bro, like I just
You watch Jinxie?
Yes, bro.
He's funny.
I watch his Rainbow Six shit because I play Rainbow Six. So like that
game's hard, man.
Bro, I love that fucking game.
I tried it. I couldn't do it because it to me it seemed like you need to like practice at it and be like really like.
It's but on like his level, what he's playing, like he's playing in champ lobbies, you know, like top. I think it's like top 2.
So he's good at Rainbow.
He's at like his. He's not number one by any means, but he's definitely like top 5% on the game, you know, and like I give him hella respect in the shit, bro, because to take a 9-year-old game and get popping off of it, like. In 2024, you know, like that's like me picking up a fucking PSP and just like going crazy, you know, and
I know
starts loving me for it.
And I mean, that just goes to show too. It's like it's like cheesy, but it's not who's behind like the sticks or whatever. It's the personality, you know. It's like you could put the best player in the world like on something and like sure people will watch it, but will he be popular? No, because he's just sitting there. He's boring. He's just playing the game. He's good.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. He's probably like just like he doesn't really get on camera and talk about the shit. He just.
Because I watched a lot of Aiden. Aiden wasn't that good at 2K, but it's like he was funny. He was hilarious. So it's why would I not watch that, you know?
Damn, like, have you ever thought of, like, could you ever see yourself doing any gimmicks in your music shit to try to get popping?
Hell no.
Nah?
Hell no. It's not even like there's nothing, like, gimmicks as in, like...
Like, I'm saying, like, let's say...
Make, like, a cheesy song?
Like a dress. On some thug shit.
No. Like personally, that's just not me. Like, you know, like do I see like I see it for what it is, you know, like I get it. It's like a statement, whatever, but like that's not me. Like, you know, I like dressing in like baggy clothes, like dad clothes, like if that makes sense. And just be myself, you know.
Damn, bro. So like outside of music, what other hobbies do you have?
Honestly, for the past year and a half since I've been making music, I swear it's just music. Like I used to work out and stuff. I used to be like real jacked, but I had to sacrifice it for something, you know?
Yeah.
So I'd say like music's a hobby, big hobby. Playing with my dogs.
Yeah, that shit probably consumes hella time.
Oh yeah, dude. Like,
And I know like just from being in the studios and like studio sessions, just hours of just like, you know, trying to get some shit perfected. And it's like that was the part of me when I was making music that I couldn't see myself doing. Like I didn't care enough to want to invest all the time that like my friends would invest into their music, you know. And I was just like, I mean, I enjoy it. It's fun, you know. I love vibing, being in the studio. You know, the vibe and the aesthetic of the studio is always like inspiration. But at the same time, it was like I get more rewarded from doing this than I ever did like being in the.
You have to feel it. If you don't feel it, you know, you can't fake it. If that makes sense. Like, and how you said like those being there for hours. I was big on that like when I started like just like constantly working, but like I don't know if it's because like I have ADHD or something, but it's like my workflow is like I'll start something and then I'll start something else and then I'll go sit on my bed, whatever bullshit on my phone, and then I'll come back to it. So it's like, is that a good way to do it? Maybe not, but like I mean it works sometimes. It works sometimes it doesn't. And I've noticed like I used to get real hard on myself if I wasn't making music like every single night, but now I realize like you're not supposed to. Especially like if it's not like genuine, you're not supposed to make a song every night if you're not feeling it.
You can't.
It just comes to you. It literally just comes to you. Like
you can't force it out of you, and if you're forcing it, then it's probably not going to be that good anyways. You know?
Literally,
music is very much a vibe thing, you know, and I think that like even with lyrical music, it tends to have some type of vibe that's being caught, whether it's something more on a serious tip, or if it's something that's even like, I don't know, like I feel like with music, it's all feeling, because and I think that's why women make the best, like they are the best tastemakers for music.
Oh, yeah.
Because like women are way more in tune with their emotions than men are. So by like on average. So I think that's why most people, like to see if your song will do well, let's play it in the club. Let's play it in the strip club.
True.
See like how the women are feeling, see like how they react to it. And based off of that was actually how Future ended up like really kind of getting his shit together, because
the DJ was playing and stuff.
Yeah, like he who was it? I want to say it's DJ Esco. I think Esco owns or he's a partner at, what is that? Magic City. So like, or he's their main DJ at Magic City. So like Future would make music with them at the studio, go to the club, play the song, see how they're feeling. If it's whack, cut it. Not even gonna like, and that's one thing, that's a big thing that I really feel like with music people miss, is the fact that you have to be genuine about whether the shit sounds good or not.
Yeah, you have to be honest.
It can't just be copium, bro. You can't just be sitting here hoping and praying that people are gonna like it, bro. Like it's like music is very objective in that way. That shit either sounds good or it sounds like ass.
Yeah, no, it's
but like true. That, like I said, like with women, they're always a good source to go to when it comes to.
That's what I make songs for.
Yeah.
Women, like I remember like watching like Drake interviews and stuff, and I remember he would always say that he'd be like, and it was when he was younger, because like he would get a lot of hate and stuff. He'd be like, I make songs for women, and like a lot of dudes don't like my music, think I'm corny or whatever. But look at him now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like on TikTok, like if a bunch of girls start using the sound, guys are gonna see that. You're like, what the hell, But if a bunch of guys use the sound, it's like,
exactly, bro. Do you what are some big inspirations in your music life, bro? Like I already know the top. I already know the top, but like who have you been listening to?
All right, so recently I've been listening to a lot of Malcolm Todd. I listened to a lot of Steve Lacy. Of course, Omar I follow. He knows that.
You listen to that new Kanye?
I listened to a couple songs off of it, and I did like what I heard. So I haven't got into the whole album.
Bro, but I like
the one that's like beautiful big titty. Bro.
I just showed Carson that shit.
That's
I was like, this shit is so insane, because he could literally say whatever on the mic and make that shit
swear to God.
Fire, bro.
Swear to God.
Even with that, you remember that scoopity poop shit?
Yeah, scoopity.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Kanye album?
Ooh.
I'll tell you, mine's 808s.
808s is like,
I love 808s.
It's probably like, damn.
Like I even think like Yeezus is overhated too. Like
Yeezus was amazing.
It has a couple bad songs in it that I don't like, but
it does. But like Yeezus was heavily influenced through Travis too. Like that was Travis's first like really like kind of going mainstream, and then Travis goes and drops fucking Rodeo, and you know what I'm saying, becomes Travis. At the same time, like with my favorite album, I would have to say it's either Graduation or it's probably 808s. And like, it's just that era. Like I could just remember myself playing Xbox. I was playing fucking Modern Warfare 2 with my brother, listening to the soundtrack, like while we're online with our friends and shit. And it was just like it just has like a certain level of nostalgia.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
But if I could pick an honorary mention, it would have to be Life of Pablo, bro.
I do like Life of Pablo.
So hard, bro. Like,
30
Life of Pablo
hours.
was the shit,
I like
bro.
that one.
Yeah, 30 hours.
I even like honestly, I like Jesus is King.
Yeah, that one's good too.
It has a couple good songs in it. I think it's slept on. Like I wouldn't say it's nowhere near his best album.
Not even close. And it's not like he wasn't. I feel like bro was just experimenting. Like that was his like super experimental stage, because at that point he was putting a lot of work into Yeezy brand too, and just like with Adidas and creative directing and shit. So I don't think his mind and his heart was really in music the same way. But at the same time, like like that what is that song? We got everything we need. Boop,
we got
boop,
everything.
Boop, boop. What is that song? That song is so good, bro. But everything. I think it is. But yeah, like
that was off Jesus is King.
Yeah.
I like the song Water. I love that song.
Yeah, Everything We Need with Ty Dolla $ign. Yeah, like
Yeah, no, that's that shit. Because I was scared Vultures 1 was gonna sound like Donda, which I mean, like, I guess it kind of does. Because like to me, that was my least favorite Kanye album. Like it had some good songs in it, but every song kind of sounded the same.
Did you not like the gospel in it?
It was alright. It just wasn't for me. Like I wouldn't say like for me, it just wasn't my thing. Like I know a lot of my friends liked it and stuff, but
yeah, gospel. And I think gospel music in of itself is kind of like it's a hit or miss for people.
Yeah.
Like I personally grew up on it, so I enjoyed the album, but I could definitely understand why people wouldn't enjoy it as much, especially like with Kanye being the artist he is. The rollout for that album was fucking insane.
That was insane.
That rollout was probably
he was
one
flown
of the
up in the
best,
sky.
Yes, bro. Dude, he had fucking Marilyn Manson there. He had who the fuck? Yeah,
they had the water. They had the water on the stage.
He just had everyone who was canceled there.
That was awesome. Literally,
bro. Yeah.
And you can't cancel somebody that doesn't care, bro. Like,
Sexy lady, bro. Sexy lady. Sexy lady.
Yeah, that was my new single I dropped. Sexy lady. It was the most pain in the ass song I ever worked on, to be honest. I sat on like the guitar solo because I was just messing with it a lot. And still part of me like to this day doesn't like it. But me and my dad worked on it together, so it was a pretty cool moment, you know, just that kind of stuff.
How much time you spend on it?
Oh, like time period, it was like a month.
Damn.
And it just kind of drive me nuts, like just listening to the same thing over and over. But it turned out pretty good. I think I dropped it a week and a half ago. It's at like 4K or something like that. So yeah, just doing good on TikTok and stuff.
What was the inspo behind it? Like, were you just like sitting listening to beats and shit and like the,
it's about
the
sexy
lyrics?
Lady. It's about a sexy lady.
Damn.
Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, honestly, I found that beat. I found that beat on YouTube, and then I texted the dude, and then me and him just fixed some stuff or whatever, and I threw some guitar on it. But honestly, like it sounds cheesy. Like the beat like spoke to me. Like as soon as it started playing, that was like the first thing I heard in my head. So I was like, I said it, and yeah.
Nah, that's how I'd always be with beats. And too, like I feel like sometimes when you're listening to beats, the words, the words are already like, you know what the words are like in your head, but you're trying to formulate them. Like one thing, like when I was making music, I remember I was talking to Omar and I was like, yo, like how do you go about like catching a feel for the beat and shit? And he said he used to just like be in his car, and even if he didn't know the words to it, he would just like hum whatever he thought was supposed to be there, like the cadence of what it was, and just record it on his phone, go back to it with reference like when he was at his equipment, and try to like craft out what the actual words of what he was saying was. And I was like, I tried doing that shit and it actually worked.
Because I'll do that shit at work. Like I'll just be chilling, or not chilling, but like I'll just be like walking around or whatever. Something pop in my head, and then I just grab my phone and voice memos, whatever. And they'll look at me like I'm nuts, but like I don't really care.
You gotta get that shit out of you, bro. Man. Like sometimes, because you'll lose that idea. That's the one thing about it, bro. You'll lose that shit so quick, and it's like, bro, I don't even know how I hit this shit. Like
literally.
Damn, sexy lady, bro. Like, is that one of your favorites so far?
I would say it's up there. My favorite ever song I dropped is probably this song. It's called "You and I." It was off my last project that I dropped, and it's doing pretty good. But like the song that went crazy off there was 1980. So it's sitting at like I think like 19,000 streams or something like that. Because my little strategy I'll do is I have a fake TikTok account, right? It's anonymous. So I'll post like Frank Ocean on there, Steve Lacy, whatever, like and like it's just like the song and the lyrics or whatever. So like it will engage with a lot of people. So then I sped up 1980, my song, and I was like, this Frank Ocean song sucks or whatever. And then like it was like another picture of him, and it was like no, it doesn't or whatever. So then it was the lyrics, and all the comments were like this is good, or like half of them were like this isn't Frank or whatever. But it sounded like him sped up, so it was funny and it worked. So that's my little secret on promote my music.
Hey, free game.
Free game.
But damn, nah, that's actually really smart though, because like it just like mixes it in well, and it's not like, you know, when they look at it, it's not like it's anything different from what the page is already, you know.
And I think a good part is because I keep it anonymous, so it's like it's not like I'm sure like they've got an idea that it's like somebody promoting their music behind it, but it's like I'm not not showing my face, force feeding them my music. I'll do that on my own pages, you know, like so
damn. So like, do you have any other ones in the works? Like you have a couple in the works?
I just dropped a song on Valentine's Day. It's literally called I Hate Valentine's Day. And I shot the video before I went to go visit my brother at college, and then I'm a bad procrastinator, so I literally edited the video like a couple hours before I dropped it. Threw it all together. It came out pretty good and stuff like that. But it was kind of a fast song, but I kind of wanted to do something for Valentine's Day, so it's cool.
I like songs that are faster though, like songs that are only like long.
That was
you know?
like, and that was like my most popular song. Like I don't like, and it bothers me because like I've noticed like a lot of the songs that do good for me, I don't have any thought behind them. It's just just happens. Like I have no like memory of me making that song.
It's all about
And you know what I'm saying? Like, and like the songs that I really put like heart into, it's like they'll do okay, but it's like
it's all right.
yeah, literally. But they're cool to me, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. So you gotta have those ones for yourself.
Yeah.
Because eventually it'll get to the point to where the like label's just gonna be like, yo, bro, gotta do some shit like this.
Type shit, yeah. And I'm sure it'll reach the right audience once a song hits, you know, like does really well.
Yeah, like sometimes I think people try to stray too far away from like what works, that like it'll get so abstract to where it's like, bro, like no one's really gonna be trying to be receptive to this.
No,
like,
literally.
To this.
And like I've been working on a lot of music, but it's a lot different from like my sound that I have. It's just like kind of just like left field shit. If that makes sense. But my plan was I was gonna drop another project like. I wanted to say like a year after I dropped my last one. Yeah. But to me, it seems a little bit too long. So I'll probably drop it like in the summertime or whatever. Yeah. And I was gonna title it Polychinko, and that's a goofy name, but that's what my mom calls me. And she's called me that ever since I was a kid. So that was gonna be like title for it, and it's probably gonna have like a couple tracks on it, and yeah. So just been working on that.
Decent.
Yeah.
You excited for your show, bro?
I'm very excited. I have 2 coming up. I got one March 2nd, and I got one. It was supposed to be February. Or what's today?
The
17th?
16th.
16th. It was supposed to be February 24th. But I got my manager, Preston. Shout out Preston. Shout out Preston. He told me he got moved to the March 10th, I believe.
March 10th?
Yeah, so.
Okay.
It's in a nice little time span. Because like when I play a show, I just want to keep doing it. So it'd be nice doing one and doing one.
Back to back.
Yeah, type stuff. So.
You gonna rock that shit out?
I'm real excited. Have you
had shows before?
Yeah, I've had like 7 shows or so. So yeah, I'm real comfortable up there now and stuff. But the first time I was up there, I was real nervous. But after like the second song or so, I was fine. Yeah. But like I've noticed like the last performance I had, I noticed like I'm just getting real loose on stage, and like that's what you want like when you're performing like that.
I think that like when you're performing, you just got to put it all out there, bro.
Oh yeah, and the liquor helps, bro. The liquor helps, bro. I tell you.
But I can't stand a performer that's just standing there just saying whatever, I don't know, like you gotta hype that shit up, bro. Like being a performer is like way different from being just like a studio artist. Like performer is like you gotta perform, you gotta make people excited to want to come back.
And my dad will be honest with me, like he'll make fun, like I'll show him like clips of me performing or whatever. He's came to one of my shows before, and he'll tell me I straight out suck. Yeah. And I do, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I need to practice. I need to get good at performing, because that takes practice. Yeah. Like not losing your breath, because I lose my breath a lot and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, like, but that's to come with it, like that's all it's about, man. It's just growing, tweaking it until you're just like a fucking machine.
I'm trying to get to the point where it's not just me holding the microphone. Like I want to be able to play my guitar up there and, just like a concert, if that makes sense.
Do you have a specific thing that you look at and you're like, once I obtain this, then I'll know I made it?
Probably either making a song with like one of my favorite artists, or like either playing like a show, like whether it be like Lollapalooza or something. And I wouldn't say it'd make me think like I'm like set, like, like it'd make me believe I'm going like in the right direction and I'm doing everything right. Like knock on wood, like I haven't really done anything wrong, as in like promoting myself or whatever. So just been doing it all genuinely, and if someone's gonna listen to it, they're gonna listen to it. So.
And what do you think is your next big milestone?
Hitting 100K monthly listeners. That's my next one, because soon I'm gonna hit 10. Because right now I'm at like 8,000 right now. So yeah, it's gonna go up. I need TikTok to take a chance on me. I'm just one of those videos, bros. That changes everything. I'm telling you, that changes everything, bro.
It's there for you, bro. Like, it's all about putting up the shots. But I mean, like you said, it's like it seems like you have a pretty good understanding of where you're at. Yeah. And you have like good support system around you of people that aren't just yes men and aren't just gonna tell you some shit just because you're a family member. Having a good structure around you in the beginning is so important, bro, because there's so many people that make like the wrong mistakes too early, and then people are just off it.
Like I believe like you have to be okay with like in the early stages, like not making no money. Like have I made any money? No. Like hell no, I haven't made any money. Like this shit costs money right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just me being honest. It's like it costs money. Yeah. But it's like exposure is worth more than money right now, and that's really all I care about. And the money will come with it. Just being smart with all that kind of stuff. And yeah. So.
You have anything else you want to tell the people, man? Just give them something inspirational, bro.
Don't drink and drive.
That's facts.
It's facts.
Hey.
Chris.
Thank you for coming on, man.
Always. Pleasure.
But hey, y'all heard it here first.
Awesome, man.
Decent. That was decent.
Sexy lady.